For cheat games, MSP and PSN money, check out my sponsor G2A, the link's down below in the description, and use the code RIG3 for 3% cashback. What is up guys, Riggers here, and telling you guys some investing tips for next weekend which could potentially make you a ton of coins. So if you guys will enjoy this video, and if you do, please smash the like button down below, and also if you're not here, please subscribe. So each weekend, EA will bring out a squad builder challenge called Marquee Matchups, which features 4 games of rivals playing against each other. So in this video, I'm going to mention 3 games that I think may feature in it, and also as well with these players, the profit sometimes can be ridiculous. So for a little example just here, last weekend Aston Villa vs Birmingham was in it, and for the Birmingham players, before it came out they're going for 200 coins, once it came out at one point they're going for 5k on both consoles, and some people, they made over 650k, which is crazy. Like on previous ones, people have been making like 100k, 200k, but last weekend, yeah, the Birmingham players, absolutely nuts. So if you do invest in the right players, you can make a ton of profit potentially. So for the first game that I think will feature in it, it is Arsenal vs Spurs. So for the gold players, I recommend picking up the non-rares at like 350, 400 coins, then for the rare ones at 650, 700 coins. So then you're not really risking many coins. Like if you pick them up at 450 and 650, you're only risking like 4.6k from every 100 you pick up. So barely risking any coins, and potentially you can make a ton of profit. If you invest at 400 coins for the non-rares and 700 for the rares, then you're risking just below 10k. So you're not really risking a lot compared to the potential profit, but still, it's best to pick them up at that price so you're not really risking a ton. So for the Arsenal players as well, I would actually recommend going for players like goalkeepers, centre-backs, centre-mids and strikers, just because of some of the formations that EA have used for the squad builder challenges. They haven't had like right backs, left backs in them, and then right mids and left mids. So pick players who can fit into any formation, as they're the best ones to invest in. So Arsenal and Spurs players potentially could be pretty good. For the next one, we've got one in the Portuguese league, so just need to flick along to this quickly. So there we go, and we've got Porto vs Benfica, and with these players the second, they are very easy on the Xbox One to actually pick up for like 350, 400 coins, and then for the rest like 650 and 700 coins. So with the Porto players and the Benfica players, I would actually say these players have a better chance of going up compared to the Arsenal and Spurs players, since the Arsenal and Spurs players, they have already gone up a little bit. Like a lot of people are expecting that game to be in it, so a lot of people, they're already investing in them players. But with the Porto and Benfica players, they haven't actually gone up yet, so these players potentially could be really good to invest in. And then for the final game, this is the game that I've actually invested in, but another little tip as well, I would recommend investing in players from 2 different games, because then if one game features it but the other game doesn't, you're still going to make a good amount of profit. So for this league just here, the Greece league, we've got Olympiacos versus Panathinaikos, and for this league, it only has 3 teams in it on the game, which means, yeah, these players, they have a really good chance of going up. Like I'd say, these are the players who have the chance of going up the most out of any like teams that feature in this week. So for the Panathinaikos players, they actually only have 7 gold players, and with these players potentially, you're going to be able to make a lot of profit. So would definitely recommend investing in the Panathinaikos players. For the Olympiacos players, could be good as well. And just going to actually show which players I've invested in quickly. So over here, I've gone and picked up all these cards here for 350, 400 coins, and if this game features in it, I'm hopefully going to make a decent amount of profits. That will be it for this video now, but for these teams, up to you if you invest in their players. If you think there's another big game this weekend of rivals playing each other, could be worth investing in their players. But that will be it for this video, so see ya, UniqueRiggers, and hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please leave a like.